Hi everybody, welcome to Line of the Week number 153, Motif Development Using Melodic Rhythms. It's time again to take another rhythm, add notes to it, and then improvise with it over tunes. This is called motif development. Common tools improvisers use to develop motifs include the following. The original motif, meaning take a melodic rhythm and add notes to it. Variation, meaning same notes, different rhythm, or same rhythm, different notes. Extension, which means adding new material immediately before or after to either the original motif or a fragment of that motif. Fragmentation, which is using a part of the motif. Rhythmic displacement means starting the motif on a different beat. Augmentation, making the time values longer. And diminution, making the time values shorter. For in-depth explanations of these ideas, check out Hal Crook's book, How to Improvise. Before I get to the line of the week, and so we're all on the same page, here are the chords to the progression. The chords are A minor 7 flat 5, D7 flat 9, G minor, and then C minor 7 to F7 to B flat major 7 for 2 measures. In addition to the standard notation, tab, chords, and chord scales, I also include hammer-ons, pull-offs, left-hand fingering, and right-hand fingering. I include the left-hand fingering, which I modified from Tim Miller's 2-1-2 approach. I also include the right-hand fingering in case you're interested in the finger-style approach I use. Here are the chord scales I'm using for this week's line. I use the notes from the chord scales for two things. First, as a source of notes for improvising, and secondly, to determine tensions to use for comping. The chord scales are C melodic minor to E flat melodic minor to G melodic minor to B flat major to G flat melodic minor to F pentatonic. Here's the melodic rhythm I'm using this week. This motif is from Jerry Bergonzi's book, Volume 4, Melodic Rhythms Used with Permission. You can try applying this rhythm to your own music and develop it using some of the tools I described earlier. You'll find that you come up with new ideas that you would not have thought of otherwise. Plus, you use the process not only for improvisation, but also for writing and composing your own tunes in whatever genre you play in. It's not about memorizing licks. It's about a process of applying concepts to your own music. Here's the line of the week with Guitar Pro backing I use to make sure I'm getting the notes and the rhythm accurate. So let's look specifically at the line of the week. In measure 1, you've got the original motif. In measure 2, you've got a variation of the original motif, meaning the same rhythm, different notes in this case. In measures 3 to 4, you have an extension which leads into another variation of the original motif. In measures 5 to 6, you have another variation of the original motif followed by an extension. And then in measures 7 to 8, you've got another variation of the original motif followed by an extension. So that's all for this week. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.